Next up on our exploration of the Tree of Life is the 8th Sephiro, Hod. So, Hod, which means glory or splendor, like I said, it's the 8th Sephiro on the Tree of Life. And if you were to look at a graphic of the Tree of Life, you would find it at the bottom of the Pillar of Severity, right below Geburah, and to the top left of Malkuth, which is eventually where we're going to get with these videos here. So Hod is associated with Mercury. In the Necronomicon Gatewalking system, it is associated with Nebo. And like I said, Hod, from my understanding, Hod translates to glory or splendor. I said this at the end of my last video on these that I made, so probably should start off with it, but I am not a genius in terms of Tree of Life knowledge and stuff. This is some research that I've been able to do to generate, one, a video for it, and two, to generate conversation between myself and you guys through comments, questions, complaints, concerns, issues, and emails and stuff. By the way, new end format for my videos. You can find my email there. I have a whole big description thing that goes at the end of all of my videos now. It was kind of cool to tweak that and work with that last night. And I think you might have seen it in a couple videos before this. But, anywho. So, Hod is the mental realm. It's the mental plane. So, you know, it's in here. It's above the physical, but it's below the astral, right? So, it's right there in the middle. And Hod is the mind, reasoning, and intellect. The experience is a vision of splendor. So, like, the mind being where you can kind of play around with all possibilities. You know, it's that potential for things, right? The obligation is learning. The illusion is that everything has an order, because things really don't. I mean, the natural way of the universe is from order to disorder, right? That's why everything breaks down. Everything looks nice and stuff, but eventually it decays, from food to people to even the order of our solar system, because eventually the sun's going to go supernova, and, well, this, where I'm sitting, ain't going to be here no more. Anywho, so its virtue is truthfulness, its vices are dishonesty and falsehood. It's associated with the element of air and possibly water. The images of a hermaphrodite, so we're talking like Baphomet, you know, both male and female qualities. Another term you can use is intersex, I think. But correct me if I'm wrong on that one, because I'm just going from what I know, and I could be wrong, and I like to learn. I'm not a genius. I just know a lot of stuff, and being corrected means I learn more. So, anywho, the archetype is the magician, like the you know, not just a magician, but like the tarot card, the magician, I think. A magician, a messenger, a trickster. Deities associated with Hod are Hermes, Mercury, Tot, Anubis, Nebo, Gwyndian, Lugh, L-U-G-H, Moth, Merlin, Odin, Loki, Heimdall, Hermod, Hanuman. The archangel is Raphael, and so it's associated with the east and air, right? The order of angels is the Beni Elohim, the sons of the gods. So I guess you could even, I mean, that has to be different from the Nephilim, right? So anybody that knows that kind of stuff, put it in the comments, guys. So the musical note is D. The tools are words and names of power. So once again, if it's like, think about it. It's the mental realm, right? So we're talking about stuff that's not physical, but it's within a physical body, right? And it's in here, and what powers in here is our thoughts and language and words. So let's see, where was I? Yes. So the animal is the jackal, or the two-headed snake. Two-headed snake's kind of interesting. The incense is storax. The metal is quicksilver. Stones associated with Hod are opal, agate, hematite, sapphire. The plant associated with it is orchid. And so Hod is the beauty and complexity of the mind, the idea that anything is possible. It tells us what we need to work on, and that we need to work on understanding by learning anything, as all knowledge and things are connected. It's where you have to know the power of your words and the power of truth, and also I would say the power of lies, because it's like that phrase, like, words are powerful, that's why it's called spelling, right? So looking back at the graphic, if you look at a visual depiction of the Tree of Life, Hod, like I said, is at the bottom of the Pillar of Severity, and it's connected to Geberah by path 23, to Tiferet by path 26, to Netzach by path 27, to Yesod by path 30, and to Malkuth by path 31. And the next one that we're going to be doing is Yesod, and then finally Malkuth, and then I'll be getting into different ways that the tree is kind of divided and looked at. So, when it comes to Hod, it's kind of interesting. It's at the bottom of the pillar of severity. Oh, one other thing that I just noticed is that digging through my research and everything, is that even the different Sephiroth are associated with different parts of the body, which I might make a separate video on. For example, Hod is the left leg, Netzach is the right leg. So, in terms of like gate walking and stuff, when you approach Nebo and you're working with the energy of Nebo, it can be commerce, business matters, communication between people, both like verbal, written, and nonverbal, by the way, written and even electronic stuff. That's why when Mercury goes retrograde, they say that communication and things are messed up. So experiencing this sphere in a gate walking sense would be dealing with issues around communication, commerce, and business matters. So if you guys know a little bit more about what the experience of Hod is in terms of walking the Tree of Life, or climbing the Tree of Life, I guess you could say, then, feel free to put it down in the comments. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about all this stuff, and we'll keep going with these videos until I can finish the tree itself, and then start going through the different ways that the tree is divided and different ways of looking at the graphic, because the Tree of Life can be dissected in so many different ways. It's a fascinating thing to look at, which is why I want to make these vids. So, yeah, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching my video. So if you want to check out my playlists, I have, among others, the Simon Necronomicon, the Tree of Life, General Magic, Tulpamancy, a playlist on my books, the elements, stones, the theories that govern magic, and the gods and goddesses of Mesopotamia. If you want to check out my books on Amazon, I have Creating Consciousness, Magical Mechanics, Magical Theater, Handy Sigil Magic, and The Guide to the Spheres and Beyond. You can also find me on Facebook at Magickology YT. You can email me at priestofthenecro@gmail.com, and you can even check out my Instagram, which is Magickology. And good hunting.